Alrighty, welcome back everyone. We have now switched over to version 1.85, the public build. Still joining me is the Hunter, as this is going to be a separate video on YouTube. We've got Celestia in immediately. Of course, also to all of YouTube. It says loading video, but nothing showing up. Refresh the page. We said in unison. Well, you would think that within no time we would have a match.
Apparently not. See if I can poke someone in the lobby. Be right back.
Okay.
Well, I dropped a message in the lobby. Now we wait.
Hopefully we won't have to wait too long.
What's the whole point of this switch would be rather fruitless.
True. But at least there are more people in this lobby. How did you do? Well, decent. You definitely were annoying with that Burton. Or Jaeger, sorry.
Jaeger, indeed.
That must have been pretty annoying for Dutchy. And the mines were useful.
At the end of the day, most of the time mines aren't actually used to kill units that are moving over them, unless you're playing against AI, but they can effectively and quite literally stop someone in their tracks.
True.
Which may be long enough for you to prepare a counterattack. Such as, you know, being the cooldown, working on your, what's it called, howitzer positions, or the tigers that you have be relocating to attack whatever is coming, or even land units.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't kill. They may not have killed very many things, but they certainly forced Dutchy to, you know, go through alternative routes, which take longer.
Area of denial, indeed.
Yeah, area denial, quite literally, yes.
They're very good for the area around the Nile in Egypt.
And it doesn't even cost you any money to begin with. It only costs you time to deploy them.
Well, and the money for a single mole mine layer, of course.
Yep.
But still. You basically have an unlimited supply of mines from that moment on. Hello, Vasily! Good evening. Hallo. Guten Tag. Let's do it. Indeed. Good night, Fromage.
Yes. Excuse me. Good night.
See ya. Also, is my microphone a lot better now? A lot louder?
I can't really tell because you're talking directly through me for Skype, for which is always has been fine as far as I'm concerned. But last week on the stream, it was sometimes very hard to hear you properly. Like I had to crank up the volume on my speakers by like 50% for you to be, you know, clearly understandable.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I actually did change the volume on my microphone.
There we go.
Boosted it up. Hey, we have... Yes, I can hear you. Oh, you... Cool. You're actually watching this, Celestia. Nice. That is very cool.
Now select a 2v2 map and then we can go.
A 2v2, we're on that kind of map, but...
Well, yes, I did use a different microphone. And you also have to remember that that recording was like made 2 years ago. And one's voice tends to change slightly over a couple of years.
Yes, so is mine. Now we're just waiting for you, Hunter, and then we can go.
Okay, alright, there we go.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And everyone is loading.
Despite not actually pinging.
Nope. But I'll take it.
I do indeed.
So we got China versus USA. A lot of USA tonight. A lot of freedom. Do you plan on re-recording stuff?
Yeah, I might actually re-record the new ones using the same microphone that I used for the initial recordings to see if I can match it better. Because I actually don't really like the ones that I did for the upgrades and a couple of their abilities recently, and if not, I might redo the entire set.
Okay. I have to admit, although it's only one unit that I voiced, it's still fun. On Twitter today I got a message, or just someone that tweeted at me saying like, "Oh, I finally heard the Fennec. You're awesome." It's really cool.
Yeah.
That you're actually being recognized. Turn on the windshield wipers.
Yep.
Seeing some listening outposts.
Drone facility just got built.
Dronage.
Yep.
I was actually going for an airlifter drone drop in your base. Didn't work out.
An airlifter drone. Oh, right. That's why you had the Starlifter.
Starlifter drone. Forgot the name. Sorry. I built it and I forgot the name. Guardian drone driving past the listening outpost. And we already have a little bird assaulting the economy over here. See, that's how it's supposed to be done, folks. Not the way I did it.
I like how that one ranger in the southeast actually just walked by the supply truck, barely avoided from being run over, and just continues on his merry way to capture whatever building is over there.
Yeah, we're playing version 1.85 facility because we barely could get any matches done on 1.851.
We did get a couple of matches going, but they were also over as quickly as they came, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, here we have a little bird attempting to harass the Chinese base, but the Gatling cannon was built in time, which means that the little birds have to bug out.
Mm-hmm.
They can dish out a lot of damage very quickly if you do it right, but they are also very fragile.
Okay. Well, they're going back in. Just ensuring that the economy back here doesn't get rebuilt. Well, they're now being captured. Now, like, wait, why did my map suddenly, my vision suddenly move weird when I was right-clicking the minimap? Right, those are gone. And the Guardian drone is still harassing the war factory up here.
Yeah. What Silver really needs to do is get all the Gatling tanks out.
yeah, the first Gatling tank that he got out was actually destroyed by the Guardian drone and the Little Birds
Yeah.
in combination.
Now at this point, Celestia has already won the game as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a slow and painful demise from here on out for
Unless
Silver.
Silver manages to.
Yeah, but he's building tanks to counter units which are supposed to counter tanks. That's not, you know, it's kind of a waste of time.
Especially with a fire base now being built up front.
Yeah, now he's building a speaker tower. I don't know, have no idea what he's trying to do with that, but that's not going to help him much.
No. Maybe it's his first time playing China?
I don't know, but he's definitely making a lot of choices that will not help him out in the end.
Nope. Full of Guardian drones. Drone assembly plant up front.
I'm building you my base in your base, killing your dudes.
Yeah. The alternative of cheese, basing.
Yeah.
He wants to play Metallica to disable the drones. No, I think Rebecca Black would be more effective against drones. What's up, Graham? Now protect the missile site. Yeah, that's also a question. Why the protect the missile system rather than the Patriot?
Due to the fact that it just looks cooler, and we also changed it around in such a way that the missiles are shot up at a very high angle, because you know they're going up vertically rather than being fired at a target directly. It's made it you know, easier to make it look appropriate that they can actually fire over structures. As if we used the Patriot still, they would probably fire through a building rather than over it.
Yeah, okay. Wow, how the hell did that little bird get killed?
There was a single tank hunter there, which he didn't really bother with, but you know, he's already won this game. He's now building up stuff in his auxiliary base, where he is building Gatling cannons and purchasing mines for his buildings, which he should have probably done earlier in his own base.
Oh, here. Yeah.
And I'm not sure if he still has a dozer, actually.
If he doesn't, it's over.
Yeah, that's quite literally over. You can't beat the game with a war factory and a supply center.
Nope. I don't see a dozer in the base itself, indeed. Or in the auxiliary base. Nope.
He still has a command center though, and he just built another dozer from that.
Okay.
But he has barely any cash.
Yeah, that's true. 2400. Well, Celestia's cramping out units and buildings, of course. But maybe what would be a smarter-ish idea is to actually just leave the old base and move to the... No, never mind. Because now there's construction crane, construction dozer right in the northwest as well. You want to play? Then jump into the next game that I host, Radioactive. Anyone can join that hasn't played yet.
Yeah, keep in mind, however, that we're now playing the public version, obviously.
Yeah. But I have to admit that seeing the Patriot missile actually tilt all the way backwards so that the missile fire vertically looks really cool. So that was why I was kind of asking, like, why that particular change? Well.
Another reason why we actually did that is because the Patriot missile in reality is actually a purely anti-air missile. It's like the American equivalent of the Grumble, so to say.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why we decided to go for something fictional that could be, you know, an anti-everything missile. Which do actually exist in real life, such systems, although not in the form as we have them in the Protector missile system.
Well, Little Bird's dominating here.
Yeah, now that they have rocket pods, and one of them is actually heroic, Little Birds are really good ground attack units. Especially because they use the rocket pods automatically.
A10 and carpet bombing, and Silver has been defeated.
Yeah, that sealed the deal.
You have been defeated.
Nice. Of quick match. That was less than 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. It would have been a lot quicker if Silver would have admitted defeat, which usually happens.
Yeah. I think Radioactive was ECCR, so if I see him in the game, I'm pretty sure that's him. Yeah, he is in.
Let me go ahead and join.
Hello, Al is a Phoenix. You forgot about the stream, dude!
Well, you missed 1.5 hours of stream in that case. Well, not exactly, but only 4 minutes out.
How long will the stream be? For, well, about half an hour or so.
Yep.
And remember, if you want to be updated on streams, any stream that I do, or anything related to YouTube or anything else, do follow my Facebook. Link will be, for YouTube, link will be in the movie description as well.
Or the Rise to the Reds Facebook page as well. Unless although we only post notifications for the Sunday streams on that.
Yeah, and I post updates on any of the streams that I do. On my Facebook and Twitter. So... we've got another match. No, wait, PC left. Welcome back, Mizo.
Well, one thing you should note, Silver Spirit, is that if you want to counter US drones, you need to build Gatling tanks and not Battlemasters. Because Battlemasters aren't as good as countering drones as Gatling tanks are, and Gatling tanks also kill air units, which is generally something you want against the US, especially when you're being rushed with helicopters like that.
Semi-pro.
Well, then it looks like we have another match.
By the looks of it, indeed. No, sure, Desert Fury. I mean Fury. Hi, dude. Hi. Hi. So dark in here, I can't even see the... Why are we 1v1? I'm streaming. Shotcast. Ooh. Are we streaming a shoutcast?
Yes!
Oh, I didn't know that! Sure, I can be observer. No. We are. You play. Right. That has been settled. He set himself as China. This is the official SWR-Doomhammer stream. Ah, that's nice. Well, you said that you're a semi-pro, so you're lying already. But I won't make any jokes about your name. Just start and let's go. Fine. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're all
there we go.
Nice.
Excellent.
Now I should sample that yes to make a counterpart for that no. No. Yes!
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 Okay, ECC is immediately sending his first construction crane to the expansion.
I think he's gonna go for the oil derricks rather than the supplies. And
Well, ideally you want to get both, obviously.
True. You know, you gotta start somewhere. Without spending too much to try and get it. And building a cash stand right there.
Yeah, that's what I did in our match as well. It's like, you know, I could build a supply center or something, but if a helicopter shows up, I'm foobar basically. So I figured I'm just gonna build a cache in here, and then I'll proceed from there. Which helped, which paid off because it actually shot down your Osprey loaded with presumably Rangers.
It had 3 Rangers in it, yes.
Okay. It's not a full Osprey, but it's still enough to cause a lot of trouble. Trouble, not trouble. I'm not sure what trouble even is, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Depressed rubble?
Depressed trouble?
I don't know. I'll just stick to meowing.
You do that.
Oh, and by the way, I might just do that as something standard on Fridays. The thing I did.
Well, it's your show. Do what you like.
I know.
Mr. Semi-Pro isn't putting a lot of effort into expanding just yet. Seems like he's going straight for the attack.
Yes, and hello, Paul's 1991. Maybe a little infantry rush combined with a single Gatling tank. Seeing a couple of... I think that's pure Red Guards. No, two tank hunters.
There's 2 tank hunters and 4 Red Guards. But as has been proven before, Red Guards can be very potent if you have enough of them.
Yeah.
And they're very cheap and very quickly produced.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing how they are always trained in pairs.
Yeah. What do you think of Celestia fight? It was a good fight. She did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, it was a pretty good fight indeed.
Red Guard's OP, please nerf.
They can one-shot mercs. I mean, you're referring to the runners, I guess?
If the mercs reveal themselves.
Now, the mercenary runners, like the mercenary runners have the machete attack, but Red Guards can stab them faster with a bayonet. Which is probably what Mizu is referring to. Like, if you have mercenaries charging Red Guards with the machetes, and the Red Guards switch to their bayonets, the mercs are going to die. Simple as that. But I guess that's justified due to the fact, I mean, a machete is cool and all, but a bayonet at the end of a rifle certainly has a lot more reach than a machete would have.
Right, cool. Yeah, true. True. So, finally, Radioactive is going to capture his oil derricks over there. It's already went for some stuff down here. He's finished the supply center. And I see a BMP up here in the northeast as well. It's faster to stab than to swing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Smoke grenades. Went for a 3 collector approach down here in his own base.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that Mr. Semi-Pro is definitely new to the game.
Newish.
Considering that he hasn't really put much effort into expanding.
Nope.
And his supply depot, for instance, is also not very efficiently placed. And again, the same could be said for ECC.
Mm. Well, he does have...
Like if you look at the one at the southwest,
that is good.
That one is very well placed. That's how you want to place all your supply centers, as close as possible, not too close, so that there's still space between the supply center and the actual supply source. But that's how you want to set up most of your supply collection operations.
A Rise of the Reds first-person shooter or third-person shooter? You kind of mean like Renegade?
I will not deny the fact that we did speculate about how cool that would probably be, but I don't think it's within our capabilities to actually pull off.
Well, maybe some people from Blue Hell Production could help out.
I'm not so sure about that. I mean, they're obviously got their own thing, so
True.
it's the same as somebody would ask us if we want to help out make somebody else a general's mod, and I would politely decline because I'm busy enough with my own things as it is.
Uh-huh. Renegade X. Yeah.
Yeah, they've recently also released a mod kit for their game, which is pretty interesting.
Okay.
Like they already released a mod for it, which replaced the GDI medium tank with the Titan from Tiberian Sun. I was about to say Tiberian Wars, but that one didn't have one, unless you count the expansion for it.
I remember there was a... What is this game? Killer. This is a Rise of the Reds, one of the mods for Command & Conquer General's 0 Hour.
Yep.
And joining me as my co-commentator is the lead developer, The Hunter.
Indeed, hello.
And amongst the things that Rise of the Reds introduces is this faction, Russia.
What Claymore issue exactly are you referring to?
Maybe the Claymore mismatch that was
Yeah,
confirmed in 1.85.
That was what? Confirmed in?
1.85.
Okay, I did actually change up a couple of things that should technically fix that, but if that's not the case, I'll have another look at it.
Yeah, it's 1.85 public version, not the test version. I don't know about the test version yet, but I know that it is a thing in the public version. Mizo, what did you do, buddy?
You tried to say the mismatch for that the Claymore causes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That is the issue that I mean. Right, I'm seeing some harassment over here. Hey, Soris.
Hello. But yeah, the test build, I mean, the only things that I could imagine immediately that could cause a mismatch by the Claymores should be fixed in the test build. So if you want to be sure that it doesn't do it in that, then you should probably try that out sometime.
Well, the Gaston is gone, but the Hellions are still there. No NTR over there anymore. Okay, so it still happens with Claymores on the test build, but it's not as common as the public build. So it could be something very, very specific then, I think.
Yeah. I'll probably have another look at it some point next week, see if I can figure out something. I didn't actually make a note of the fact that I changed something for it in the public or the test builds. And that's mainly due to the fact that I'm not 100% certain if it actually fixed the problem, but apparently it did not, as was just told by Celerics, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Celeric.
Celerics, okay.
And according to Miso, it reduces the test build reduced the chance, but it's still there. Right after after a particular Claymore.
I'm seeing two hunchbacks in Mr. Semi-Pro's base.
Yeah, do they have the... yeah,
yes, they do.
No, they do. I looked at them earlier and they didn't have it. Oh.
Yeah, this is game over.
Pretty much. Setting him back to tier 1 or tier 0 in a single
well, if they actually blow up... ooh, barely.
Sylar. Oh, Sylar. Sylar's.
Sylar, okay.
Hey, look, it's me, the Overlord tank. What a guy!
Now you can actually see that the main cannons of the Hunchback are actually still quite potent, considering how much damage that Overlord took from that.
Will there be another game? Yeah, I think we will have another game.
Yeah, we definitely can squeeze another game. This one is about to be over, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of map control, especially with the last of the economy here by Mr. Semi-Pro is just gone.
The heroic Hunchback is now flying away.
Heroic Hunchbacks.
Yep.
thermal barracks. Delicious thermal barracks.
They do a lot of damage to buildings.
Yes. Seems that radioactive is just taking it easy. I do see an airfield though. Nothing yet in the northeast. Oh wait. So Berkuts. Gotta say it right. Black Berkuts, stealthy Sokols.
Yep. Which are both actually names for a certain predatorial birds. Like I think Berkut means falcon in Russian, and a Sokol is, I think, eagle. I could be wrong.
Could be. Oh, Luna, you are Celestia. Cool. Wow. No wonder you were interested in that particular match.
The more you know.
Yes. This is stuff that I personally like to know. For instance, ECCR, I now know that it's radioactive on the Twitch here. But now knowing that Celestia is, for instance, Luna, that's really cool.
Semi-Pro just sold all of his buildings bearing the
War Factory.
War Factory, which is about to be bombed by Boris.
Machine Gun Boris, nonetheless.
Yes. I was about to say, Boris, take that Gatling tank out. You can do it.
Yeah. I didn't make that connection either. Where is he? Where is he? This way. No, that way. Where is he?
Well, he doesn't have stealth detection, so
Nope.
no way for him to find.
Where did the base go? Well, it was sold. Sold it on eBay.
Come on, just blow up that War Factory. There's no reason that this needs to be stalled any longer. He is actually out of money. He has nothing left.
Berkut is eagle, Sokol is hawk.
Yeah, well, there you go. I guess that's due to Croatia also being a Slavic country.
I'm pretty sure that is.
And they have similar languages in the same way as German and Dutch is actually similar in certain ways.
Mm-hmm. Well, Boris died, but he did manage to get off the thing here.
Yeah, but look what's coming. There's literally an army of shock troopers walking towards it now.
All shock troopers.
Yeah. It's gotta be at least 20 of them. At least.
Nice.
Probably 30.
Nice. Wait, he's firing at his own structure now. It's like, I'm not gonna give you the kill, I'm doing it myself.
You have been defeated.
The purple horde. Cool. No wonder you could hear Celestia could hear me. Well, Miso, since you really wanted to have a match,
Still waiting in the game over screen here.
I'm already in the lobby, opened up a new game.
Yeah, it's due to you, the fact that you are the host. For some reason, hosts always get to leave a little bit earlier.
Because I'm more important.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, and we immediately have an opponent for Miso as well.
Empire. Right, I think that this is going to be the last match for tonight.
We only have 15 minutes on the clock, so...
I didn't want Bombardment Beach, I wanted Bitter Winter.
There we go.
So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empire did ping the chat,
Yeah, I did.
but he didn't load. Yes.
No.
Yes. Lately, I've been seeing sneaky loads at the last second.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. It's quite interesting.
Or that I don't even see them load, but the game still commences.
Yeah, I've seen that as well, which is weird. Yes, Killer. We actually have our own server that emulates the local area network over the internet, so that you can still play the game. It's integrated into the mod, and you can use that to play online.
Okay, the game didn't load for him, so there we go. Mizo's back in.
Mm-hmm.
It's Eka.
Yeah, it was a test plane in real life, but back in the early 2000s, when this mod was initially developed, it looked like it was going to be the new fighter plane for the Russians, and thus it was actually chosen to be used.
MPGM, I'm sorry, you already played.
Indeed. If I have a personal favorite unit in Rise of the Reds, in all honesty, not really.
I mean, I personally really like the Tesla thing because, you know, I'm a massive Red Alert fan. It is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Celestia, one match. Actually, I actually see a little bit of coincidence. Celestia, Celestial, Luna, Moon. Makes sense.
I mean, I like the Venoms, yes, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite unit. I don't really have a definite favorite unit, to be honest.
But saying that the Tesla tank is really my all-time favorite unit, no.
I think it would even be easier for me to just pick a favorite unit from the Command and Conquer universe, or just any Command and Conquer game.
That would be?
Well, from the first Command and Conquer game, it would probably be the GDI Emulars. I just really like that unit.
From Tiberian Sun, you mean, or
No, Tiberian Dawn.
Tiberian Dawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
From Red Alert, it would be the Chrono tanks. I just really like those.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well, I've never been into Tiberian stuff.
Well, Tiberian games were... personally, I only think that the first Tiberian game was good because it actually was closer to... How would you say? Reality. Like, there was some high-tech stuff, but there was still, you know, a lot of recognizable things. Like, you know...
True.
Which made it interesting, in my opinion. And then after Tiberian Sun, they just moved, like, I don't know, 50 years in the future and everything was high-tech, and that's also the point where it became less interesting to me.
Uh-huh. My favorite Red Alert unit, or at least out of the Red Alert universe, I honestly have to say the Hammer tank from Red Alert 3.
Yeah, that was a very cool tank. Yeah.
I just really like...
The ability was genius.
Yeah,
I could
that's...
pick up the gun from another unit.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it was very weird, to say the least, but it was just very cool as well.
Yeah. Right. We've got a match, so it seems.
Yep.
And you dropped out.
I just dropped out, yes. But if for Tiberian Sun, I would definitely say the Juggernaut as well. I really liked the Juggernaut. It was just pretty interesting, like a walker with 3 artillery cannons. That's, you know, pretty cool in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I pressed the accept button a little too soon.
Oh. Go ahead.
There we go.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It seems that the other guy is set to observer. I don't agree with that. And he left.
That works for me.
Right on. The Mad Tank.
Yeah, the Mad Tank was a very cool unit, yeah. Especially where it had that little, I don't know, pumping animation and then everything just started to explode.
Hello, Elo Stuff, aka Mr. Semi-Pro. Welcome to the channel. Please do read the rules below the video feed and follow the channel if you want to see more Rise of Threats and other stuff that I do.
Is it really ELO stuff or is it just LOL stuff?
No. I lol stuff.
I LOL stuff, okay. Welcome.
Yes. I tried to find this channel after the game. Awesome. Awesome. Battleship turret on the Juggernaut. Kinda weak. Terror drones.
Yeah, they were fun, but they weren't, I don't know, exceptionally outstanding in any way.
Karloff. Alright, we've got Karloff.
Yeah, Carlos, yeah. Okay, a 2v2 or 1v1 map rather, and then we can get the show on the road.
Yes. Hi there. Hi there, Carlos. You're on Twitch and soon to be on YouTube. RP is installing the mod now. That is cool. Please accept. Wait, I picked the wrong map. Wanted this one. Wasn't. So, if Carlos wants to accept, then we can start and finish the stream. Reinstalling SWR-Net did something to my config files and didn't start anywhere. And into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are loading. So we got ECA versus Russia. Ball Killer, you've got 2 new factions in this mod fighting each other. Two, 5, 4, 3, 1, 4. My brain wasn't working anymore. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4. My brain was not working anymore.
I cannot brain today, I have the DUR.
Why do I not stream Shockwave? I have plans for Shockwave.
Yes, indeed. I am actually also the main person behind Shockwave, and we will plan to update it at some point this year. From that point onward, we might actually start doing streams for it as well.
And for those that are just joining us for this second part of the stream, tomorrow I will start my blind playthrough of the General's Challenges of the 0 Hour campaign, or 0 Hour. And thank you, iLolStuff, for the follow. I really do appreciate it.
Keller, you want to know a bit about the history of the mod? You can actually look that up on the ModDB profile page. If you just Google Rise of the Reds, it's probably going to be the first result. And if you can't find it, I will be happy to link it to you in the chat.
Maybe Vasily would like to link it instead?
That could be an option as well.
Or Grayon, or who else was a mod here that's here?
Soras.
Seraphinex, Soras. There's a lot of mods here.
Lots of mods, watching a mod being played.
Yo, dude, I heard you like mods, so we put some mods in your mod.
So you can mod while you mod?
Yeah.
Okay, Carlos definitely looks like he knows what he's doing by seeing how fast he's expanding towards the town.
Yeah.
He's building a lot of infantry units as well to garrison the buildings.
Sending them in the building. Damn it, do we beat me to it? Of course. But Miso, of course, is not a newbie either. Expanding to the north, to the large supply pile.
Yeah.
And already
well as
seeing
the
a Lynx over there all the way in the north.
Also some small expansion to the small piles in the northern area of his main base.
Indeed, indeed.
I'm willing to bet there is an engineer in that links.
Gonna see an engineer action.
Yeah, well, an engineer would be an engineer on his own.
Okay.
At least that's how Crimson, who coined the term, classifies it. Crimson coined a lot of the terms now that I actually think about it. Blobfu was also one of his terms.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there you go, engineer.
Yep.
Now go capture that command center, go for it. There you go.
Hey Chloe, how you doing, buddy?
Also some infantry in there apparently to harass his base. Though he is building smell troopers in response, but those will not actually do very well against the Lynx.
Nope. Well, Miso captured the command bunker. I'd like to hijack this stream chat. No. I'll say no to that.
Hijack, why you want to do that in the first place?
Wow.
Oh, and Carlos just gives up.
I guess so.
You have been defeated.
Can you make the Pandora better with more range? Even more range?
I could, yes, but I will not.
Have you been raided yet, Doomy? No. Well, I was raided last Thursday by Mr. Teabag. But not today, not Friday. Ah, I have all stuff. Anyway, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Yes, indeed, it's actually almost 2 hours exactly.
Yep. So, for those that are interested, tomorrow I'm going to be starting a blind playthrough of the General's Challenges in 0 hour. And depending on how long I take... Okay. That's perfectly fine. I am also planning to do a mod spotlight once I'm done with the General's Challenges, where I'm going to be just playing a couple of Command & Conquer Generals and 0 hour mods, just seeing what they have to offer. Mods are CNC Holland that I've confirmed thus far, Crazy Mod, Contra and Untitled. And I might do other mods in the future. Shockwave, I have plans for that, as the Hunter described earlier.
You'll definitely have a laugh out of CNC Holland, I can assure you that much.
Indeed. But anyway, folks, I thank you all for watching on YouTube. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Hunter, thanks for joining us.
Yes, it was a pleasure as always.
Indeed it was. My name is Hecthor Doomhammer, and I will see you all, hopefully, tomorrow. Goodbye.